On my blackboard I can draw. This is a poem about a child's thinking power. In this poem, a child thinks what he can draw and starts making it on his blackboard. At last, he decides to draw a little house on the blackboard. He tells us what he has drawn around his little home. He also tells us how many things are there in his home. Now, let's listen the song. On my blackboard, I can draw. On my blackboard I can draw one little house with one green door, two brown gates that open wide, three red steps that lead inside. On my blackboard I can draw one little house with one green door, two brown gates that open wide, three red steps that lead inside, four little chimneys painted white, five little windows shining bright, six yellow marigolds straight and tall, growing up against the wall, growing up against the wall. Children, every room becomes dirty if not cleaned. Come, let's clean our house now. I'm going to sweep the dirt away, I'm going to sweep the dirt away, I'm going to sweep the dirt away, push, push, push. I'm going to wash the curtains, I'm going to wash the curtains, I'm going to wash the curtains, push, push, push. I'm going to paint the doors and windows, I'm going to paint the doors and windows, I'm going to paint the doors and windows, push, push, push. I'm going to decorate my house, I'm going to decorate my house, I'm going to decorate my house, push, push, push. Children, now let us see some question answers. What does the child draw on the blackboard? The child draws a house on the blackboard. How many houses does the child draw on the blackboard? The child draws only one house on the blackboard. How many doors are there on the house? There is only one door on the house. What is the color of the door? The color of the door is green. How many gates are there in the house? There are 2 gates in the house. What is the color of the gates? The gates are brown in color. Were the gates wide, open or narrow? The gates are wide open. How many steps are there in the house? There are 3 steps in the house. What is the color of the steps? The color of the steps is red. Where do the steps lead? The steps lead inside the house. How many chimneys are there in the house? There are 4 chimneys on the house. What is the color painted on the chimneys? The chimneys are painted with white color. How many windows are there? There are 5 windows. Whether the windows are little or big, the windows are little ones. Are the windows shining or dull? The windows are shining bright. How many marigolds are there in the house? There are 6 marigolds in the house. What is the color of the marigolds? The marigolds are yellow in color. Whether the marigolds are tall or short? The marigolds are straight and tall. Where are they growing? They are growing up against the wall. What is the title of the poem? The title of the poem is On My Blackboard I Can Draw. Children, now let us pick the nouns from the poem. Do you know what is called noun? Naming words are called nouns. The nouns in the poem are blackboard, house, door, gates, steps, chimneys, windows, marigolds and wall. Now let us see some describing words from the poem. Little house, one house. Green door, one door. Brown gates, two gates. Red steps, three steps. Little chimneys, four chimneys. Little windows, five windows. Yellow marigolds, six marigolds. Now let us see some opposites from the lesson. Little, big. Open, shut. Wide, narrow. Inside, outside. Bright, dull. Straight, bend. Tall, short. Up, down. Now let us see singular and plural. Blackboard, blackboards. House, houses. Door, doors. Gate, gates. Step, steps. Chimney, chimneys. Window, windows. Marigold, marigolds. Now let us see some tense form, present tense and past tense. Draw, drew. Open, opened. Lead, led. Paint, painted. Grow, grew. Now let us see some similes from the lesson. My father is as busy as a bee. Raju is as slow as a snail. This pen is as light as a feather. My hair is as black as coal. I am as tall as a giraffe. My shirt is as pink as rose flower. My teeth are as white as milk. By children, you also draw a house by using the lines. Standing line, sleeping line, slanting line and curved lines. Bye.